G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to have another go at my gorgeous flower. I did a little bit of tweaking to my mold and hopefully, I haven't tried it again yet, but hopefully it'll be a bit better. Now if you missed the last video, I made this. It was just a test for the, to see if the mold would work, and it did. It worked really beautifully. I used a thicker resin. It's the 360 plus from Platinum, so it is Bubble City, and I didn't even try to get the bubbles out or anything, but I just wanted to see if it worked. So today I'm using a thinner resin. It's the Platinum Ultra Clear. It's the thinnest one I've got. It's like water, so it doesn't hold bubbles really well, so that's a good thing. So what I thought I'd do, like how I did this one, I just poured dark alcohol ink in the center, red, and then a magenta around the outside, and then clear around the outside, and it all kind of ran together. Got the clear on the outside, but it all kind of ran together. I wanted to go with sort of a red in the center. I've got mica powders today. I'm not going for transparent. It's going to be like an opaque. So I've got raspberry red from Arteza for the middle, and then I'm going to go with like an orangey tone. That's Sunset Orange by LBB, and then this one I may put a little bit of orange with it. It's by Pixie Dust Pigments, and it's Aurora. I've got a little bit of resin in each of those, and I was watching like normally I would use my little piping bag to get into little areas, but I thought it's going to be a little bit difficult because the piping bag just bends. And I was watching the gorgeous Wendy from Toonpish. Hi Wendy, if you're watching. I don't know if you watch my videos, but hello if you are. And she used these needle nose bottles. So I popped down to Crafts Online, which is like 5 minutes away. It's dangerous being that close. And I bought 3 little packets. They've got 2 sizes in each, and I'm only going to use the little ones today. The bigger ones I'll put aside for another day. Little needle nose bottles. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully it'll work because I need to be able to get into all those little crevices. So there's the 3 bigger ones. I'll keep those for something else. When I use a syringe, I clean it out with alcohol, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to clean these out as well. So we'll see how that goes. It's got a little bit of a thingy on top, which I think is just going to annoy me and get in the way. So I'm going to take it off. I'm going to mix up some of my pigments into those little cups there. I'll keep these, but yeah, I don't need to have them on for the resin. They're just gonna get in the way. So I'll just put them somewhere safe with the bottles. All right, so I'm gonna put that in. Once it's set enough for me to do a top layer, I'm gonna come in with this gorgeous pearl white from Resin Expressions. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's get to it. Put my gloves back on. And let's do this. Move these out of the way for a minute. I don't need those just yet. I've put the resin into the cardboard, so I'm hoping I can like pour into that. I hope so. I hope so. All right, here we go. Now I may just adjust my colors. Mix a few together if I need to, but I haven't got much resin in there. There's like not even a quarter, an eighth of a cup in there. So we'll just pop that in. I don't really have a red. First of all, I was going to go red, dark pink and pale pink, and then I saw this and I thought, oh, maybe I can go like an apricot-y tone. So pinks and apricots, because that always looks pretty, doesn't it? I didn't want to just do one plain colour. It's a little bit transparent. Let's do another bit. A little bit more. Okay, so that's that one. Move that out of the way. But yeah, if I do need to, I have got some red. I may mix a couple of shades together to get the exact colours that I'm wanting. Look at that. That's a pretty colour, isn't it? Let's pop a bit of that in there. It's always useful if you can put your mica powder in and then pour your resin on top, because it kind of encapsulates it and it stops it blowing around. But I didn't do that because I wanted to measure out my resin first. I was doing another project, so I just added a tiny little bit to each of these cups. I didn't make up a little, you know, enough. Oh, I didn't make it up especially. Okay, so that's that one. Yep, that'll be all right. And then this last one, I'm not quite sure if it's going to be what I'm wanting. We'll see. Might have to add a little bit of something to it. Because I didn't want orange and I didn't want pink, so I thought, oh, this is kind of in between. It's got a bit of a goldy hue to it. So I've got this tiny little bit of pumpkin orange here. I might do just a dash of that. See, on the side of the cup it looks quite pink. Let's see what that looks like mixed in there. I don't know if it'll change it very much. Yep, that looks nice. What's this one looking like? Might add a bit of orange to that one as well. This is, what is this? Pearl-X pumpkin. And then I'm going to get a little bit of red for that one. Just bear with me, I'm going to stir this while I walk over to my micas. And I've got some red. It's like this fire engine red. It's called Truly Red. I think it came from Petra. Can't think of her surname now, but Petra. All right, that's a little bit more orange. That's kind of a little bit orange. And then this one, see, it's a bit more of a raspberry, well, it's called raspberry red. So I'm just going to add a little bit of red to that. And see if I can just take that pinky tone off it a little bit more. There's no reason why you can't add colours. Oh gosh, that's gone more pinky. Oh, I don't know that I like that. If I can put some orange in there as well. They can all have a bit of orange. Oops, there we go. I mean, I wanted red in the centre. I wanted it to be darker. Maybe this orange will just counteract that sort of purpley raspberry tone that it was throwing. Don't know. It's got little bits in it, little coloured bits in there. Okay, I think that'll do. I better not mix too much mica. You know, you're only supposed to put like 10% in. Right, so that's my orange, that's my red, and then that's my pale orange. Okay, still not happy with this. I'm going to add a bit more orange to it. I do have a tiny bit more clear resin left up, so if I can't get the colour that I want here, I'll just mix up another batch. See, this one doesn't seem to be like a shimmery, it's just a flat colour. That's why I didn't use it to begin with. I think it'll be all right. Okay, I think it'll be all right. Let's just get on with this, all right? Now, trying to get this in here is going to be maybe a bit of a challenge. What do you think? I'll do it over here. Pinch that. Yeah, it's going in. Sort of doing it from up high a little bit. That way it has a thinner stream that goes in. Okay, I only need to really fill it up halfway. Oh, that worked. Oh gosh. All right, next one. I do have tiny little funnels, but I don't want to have to wash out my funnel every time, like between colours. So I'm probably doing about 3/4 full. And if this looks pretty, then I may go and back and do a pinky toned one. With dark pink, light, well, mid pink, and then light pink. My mid pink was quite fluoro. And I thought, oh, I don't really want to use that. Obviously didn't make up as much of this one. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, sorry it's taken a bit of time. Now they've only a tiny little hole, so hopefully the resin will still come out okay. If I've got some left, I might be able to, I don't know, find something else to do with it. I don't know what else I could do with it. I haven't really got anything else that's intricate like this. Okay. See if it comes out. Yep, slowly. Don't know that I'm really happy with that colour, but anyway. Anyway, here it goes. So this is going to be, put my hand on there. Oh, it doesn't matter. Now, this one is going to be, I'm going to put it right in there and squeeze. Like so. Oh, I've already made a mess. Oh. Okay, and then the next layer, pop it right in there. And squeeze. I want to touch the bottom of the mold. That way I know I'm getting it down there. Another layer. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. I can't, because I need to get my head down over the top of it. I need a turntable. Where's my turntable? Hang on. I'm going to take my gloves off so I can pause. Where's my turntable, actually? Here it is. Here it is. I know it's nothing very attractive. I use it for my acrylic pouring, but I need to be able to turn that around so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, that works better. I can actually see now where I'm going. Pop that in there. Look at me go! Woohoo! Squeezing. It's quite deep down in there. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting down there. But yeah, this is a nice thin resin. I will have to go and wipe off the sides later on, otherwise the white will pick those up. That's... Oh, one more. And then the petals start opening up a little bit more. So I'll change colours. Oh gosh, this one as well. I don't know when to stop. I think that's the last one. Yep, that'll do. Oh, look, I've missed a bit in there. I can see. Missed a bit in there. And there's a bubble in there. Okay, I think I've got everywhere. There's a bubble. There's a bubble. All right, that's it for that color, I think. Let's move on to the next one. I hope I've made up enough. You don't need to go very deep with these, I don't think. You just need to, it just needs to be on the bottom, which means it's going to be on the tip of the petal. So it doesn't need to be very deep. that I may not have enough. Just squeeze quite hard to get it out of that little tiny hole that's in that little nozzle. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to put you on fast forward because it's going to take a little while. And then I will come back to you when it's ready to top coat with this pearl white. Right, so I've filled in all my little gaps. I went with my alcohol and I just sort of sprayed in there because I could see a few little bubbles. So I did that. Now the other thing I want to do, I've popped some alcohol just in my little cup here, and I've got these little cotton bud thingies. And this is going to take a while as well, so I won't do it all while you're waiting here. I'm just going to try and clean up my little dots that I've spilt, because I think that might spoil, you know, the look. I've got some paper towel that I'm just dabbing it on. It's a bit difficult for you to see because I got you zoomed in, but yeah, because I'm going to do white. I think if you've got these little blobs of colour, you know, you'll be able to see it. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get them all. I really don't think that's a bit. That's a bit difficult. But I'll try and get as many out as I can. Just dab, 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 dip, dip, dip. And yes, this turntable has been it's been a godsend. Dab, dab, dip, dip. And I've still got quite a lot of mixed resin in my little needle nose bottles. So I'm going to go and see if I can find something else, just so, because I need to empty them to be able to clean them out, you know, to get the resin out. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go and find another little mould. And how are we going there? And my little thing's getting dirty. I better clean him off because I'm not sort of spreading the colour. So anyway, that's basically what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pop my little leftovers just upside down in a little cup there, just for them to run out. There's nothing else I can do with such a small amount. And once the resin's run out totally, then I will, I've got the lids in there soaking in alcohol. So I'll pop the lids back on there and then like squirt and try and get those clean. And also I will just continue to do a little bit of cleaning up. And then once this resin is sort of touch dry, I'll come back and we'll do the white top coat. All right, so see you then. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, trying to get my old glove back on. It's been a few hours, so it's difficult to get back when your hands are a bit sweaty, hey? It's a bit warm in the studio today, but I want to reuse my old gloves. Okay, now, there's my little bottles soaking. See, they came out pretty clean. Nozzles are clear, so I'll deal with that later, but that's how my little bottles are looking. So let's get on to the next step. I have mixed up 80 grams of A and 35 grams of B of the Platinum Ultra Clear, the nice thin one. Let's add some of this mica powder. I do need it to be quite opaque, so I may need to add a little bit more. I didn't want white. I wanted it just an off-white, like more of a pearly sort of a colour. But definitely need another scoop. Just clean off my stick. Go again. Now it's a good idea to mix up your mica powder and then just let it sit for a few minutes while you do a few other things and come back to it and stir it again, because you can get little blobs of powder which are unmixed and sort of blobby. So it's a good idea to come back because they'll rise up to the surface and then you can stir them again. That's looking better, isn't it? I think that's good. I may actually put a little drop of white pigment paste in there as well. I've got my cast and craft just sitting here just to make it a little bit more opaque. 1, 2, 3, and that will make it a little bit more white, a little bit more opaque, but it'll still keep that sheen that I want from the mica powder. Otherwise it's very flat if you just use a white paste. It doesn't have any sheen to it. And I wanted a sheen. I might put another couple of drops in. I'll go 5. There we go. Handy for all sorts of things, isn't it? The old pigment paste, cast and craft. But I'm going to just let this sit for a few minutes because I've been stirring it like crazy and I just want the bubbles to settle and the mica to come up to the surface. So, oh, now I have to take my glove off again. I wonder if I can put it on pause without taking my glove off. I'll try. It worked. Although now I think I've got resin on my screen. I'll have to clean that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to spray into the center here with my alcohol and just pour my resin in one spot. And I spray a bit more. Try and get, yes, I can turn it around. I'm trying to get like in there. Pour a bit more, and then in the next lot, hopefully my alcohol is going in there. I don't know if it is. Just pour into the middle and let the resin do its thing rather than pouring in all different areas. And then the outer edges. Okay, hopefully I've made up enough. Let's let that settle. Look at it doing all weird things in the middle there. A little bit more. Hopefully I've got enough. Oh I think I've got enough. The little outer petals, they're not very deep. Yay, I've got enough. Woohoo! That was lucky, wasn't it? I weighed my other one and it was 110 grams. So I knew I had to make up about that much. Oh, I've gone over. Did I do that? Did I do that? I might have to put a little something under the side of my little wheel. Probably isn't as level as it could be. Get a couple of bits of paper. Actually, that's not even doing anything. Let's get a stick. Little pop stick. There we go. Just pop it under there. Pop the pop stick. Doesn't matter if it runs over a little bit. Just a little bit of trimming you'll need to do, but I'll just put that stick under there and that should level it all off. If you find you've got a little bit too much in there, you can just get your paper towel and pop it on top, and then don't pull it towards you. Pull it into the center like that, okay? And that just picks up a little bit of resin. Pull it into the center, and then you can get your wet wipe and just clean up your little edges. Again, always push towards the inside, not towards you, because then you're just going to get more resin coming over the mold. So there we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now I'm not going to torch because I've just got a lot of alcohol in there that's kind of all spurted out when the resin went in. So this is the bottom anyway, but I'll just give it a squirt of alcohol again. And then that's it. I think that level is good now. It was just that little bit, just cleaning up my edges. It's just that little bit that needed to go up at this edge. So there you go. All right. I hope it's going to look pretty. Now I'm debating whether or not that creamy colour was any good, but look, it'll be fine. All right, that's me done. Done. And we'll just have to wait now. This resin does take up, well, needs a good 12 hours or at least. So hopefully by tomorrow morning I'll be able to unmold it, because it's 4:30 in the afternoon now. And hopefully by the morning, mid-morning, I can unmold it. Alrighty, I can get my gloves off. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, it's that time. It's the next day. I'm super excited. Let's get her out. See what it's going to look like. Just have to loosen around the edge here. Pull a bit harder, Julie. I was being a bit too gentle. Love the noise it makes. Crack, crack, crack. All right. There we go. Should we have a peek? A little peek. Look, a little peek. Okay. Keep going. Now, I didn't wait till the afternoon. Oh, it's still a bit bendy. Probably should have waited a little bit longer, shouldn't I? But what's the time? 9 a.m. I just want to do this gently. Oh, it's out. It's out! Okay. Are we ready? Let's have a little look. It's not very heavy. It's quite light, actually. The mold weighs a ton. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Oh, wow! It worked. It's just what I wanted. I have got a couple of little bubbles. Next time I'll have to try a little bit harder with not getting those little bubbles, but wow, it's so pretty. It's worked perfectly. Look at that. Love it. What do you think of my colours? A little bit bendy still. The deeper resin sets much faster than the thinner resin. So it's got a nice flat bottom. You can put it somewhere. You can hang it on the wall. Whatever you want to do with it. It's so pretty. Love this. I do like the red best. And even though I wanted the variegated colours, I do like the red best. So there you go. I don't even know what kind of flower it is. I don't know. Is it a rose? A carnation? I don't know. You people that know all about flowers probably tell me what type of flower it is. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed my little video. The mould will be available in my store if you want it. It is quite a big, thick, heavy mould. So, you know, you get what you pay for, don't you? You pay peanuts and you get monkeys, is what I always say. Oh, my phone's shaking now because I've just shooken the table. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video, and take care, stay safe. Love you all. See you real soon for the next video. Bye for now.